that I
Is
could
there?
figure out and remember.
That's right,
and
I
read.
went through it and,
It's pretty
yeah.
concise and to the
Right.
point, and I like the table. I think the table's great.
yeah, finally, yeah,
That-
with everything up
that
there.
spreadsheet, yeah,
Right.
that's pretty cool.
There's a few still typos in there, but let's not go there. You know, so we need to close the public hearing and move to a vote.
So I will make a motion to close the public hearing for application 2502.
Second. Nicholas seconded. Okay. Make a
And
motion?
now I will make a motion to approve application 2502, which is a request to amend the Town of Cromwell zoning regulations to allow for the new format, new definitions, new uses, and a new use table. The applicant being the Town of Cromwell Planning and Zoning Commission.
May I ask that you also include the final date on that, which was the 325 version? Is that the final amended date? I think we should be precise as what version we approve. The last email I have was final version 32525. I didn't mean to interrupt, I'm sorry, I just wanna,
That's okay.
Right, second.
Well, I may be adding to it, so don't second it yet, guys.
Well, wouldn't it be as of today? Anyways,
Well, are you talking about the effective date or the date that you wanna put on? So because basically what goes on the regulation cover
Okay.
is the effective date of
okay.
the regulation.
Right.
I just wanna,
Yeah.
The
there
version,
were several versions that have come out, and the last version that I recall was 32525. If we're all comfortable knowing
yes,
that the
that's the
latest
one,
version
because that's out
will
on
be the
the,
one,
how about I just say the latest?
latest version,
The latest
that's fine.
Okay.
So that way,
We
And
are
that was-
approving the latest version
yep,
that
And they
has
could-
been presented.
right, and the
Right, and so what's
administrative.
gonna happen now is that we're gonna publish a legal notice. The legal notice will be in the paper Friday. Then we have 14 days for the appeal period. And then after the appeal period, it's 30 days after that, the regulations become effective.
okay, and so what date goes on there? 30 days after?
So basically, you're looking at 45 days from
Okay.
from Friday's
Yeah,
April
but we
18th.
don't need,
No, we
we
don't
don't need
need
to figure
that.
that
Yeah,
out.
Okay.
it's gonna be May.
So
It's
we
gonna
need
be
a
the middle
second,
of May.
a second to the motion.
Second.
Okay,
Andrew, second.
right. Any question, any comments? If not, I'm moving to vote, for an approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations,
you,
Stuart.
thank you very much. Time for a drink.
Okay, approval of the minutes, please?
I checked, for members, and it looks like we can approve March 4th as well as March 18th.
Okay, does anybody have any changes or omissions or? Okay, make the motion.
So I'll make a motion to approve March 4th minutes.
And second it, all in favor?
Aye. And I'll make a second motion to approve the March 18th minutes as presented.
Any changes in those?
Second.
Okay, second please? Okay, Jonathan seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, commissioners' comments? Zip?
I have a comment, that there's one item I missed. So, in the former Aaron's Furniture Store, in, the shopping center, this Crossroads, right? Crossroads.
Right.
So Crossroads, so that's the largest space in the shopping center, that's about 6,000 square feet. And that's been leased out to, a group or Turkish, folks who are gonna open up a
Grocery business,
Middle Eastern supermarket.
right, super,
And they're also gonna serve prepared foods.
That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, Turkish coffee,
what's
pastries.
the name of it, cause
We haven't seen the name yet.
oh, it's up there.
There's an, I don't know it.
Yeah, I don't know, I gotta go back.
Oh, I know, but it was, and I said,
Any guess on when they're gonna open?
They got a lot of work to do, so one of the things they're doing is they're gonna be adding a cooler, which is gonna be about 10 by 20 on the outside of the building. That cooler is gonna be up close to the building, it's not gonna protrude into the parking lot. They gave us a site plan for it.
It's gonna be on the back of the building.
No, it's not gonna be on the north side of the building. Can't be in the back, there's not enough room in back.
Oh, because of the
It's narrow, yeah. Yeah, the
swamp
alley.
and the encroachment.
Yeah, so basically what we're doing, and I just want to inform the commission, so the cooler will be fenced, it'll have a white vinyl fence around it, it'll have a security fence around it. So, it'll be basically set on the north side of the building, and what I'll do is I'll send out an email tomorrow so everybody can take a look at where it's located. But we would, we're obviously having it reviewed by staff, fire, water, sewer, everybody's looking at it to make sure there's no turning radius issues, anything like that. But we would like to do it administratively, because of the nature of the cooler. So if that's okay with you, we'll handle it administratively.
Anybody have a problem with that?
no, to make a
No.
motion?
Yeah, I mean, it's all being reviewed by
We have a
staff,
site plan, that's the scale.
yeah.
Okay, You don't need a motion or anything, do you?
No, we
Okay.
just wanted to inform you so
Oh,
that everybody-
okay.
if there was a concern,
Yep.
we'd be happy to make it a formal application. But, you know, we're very excited about it, and we wanna help them out.
Yeah, I went to that UPS store and I went and I said, what is the name of that grocery store? Cause they had this thing up and I says, what that is, must be selling
Well,
lamb.
I have a commissioner's comment for you.
Okay.
Or a question for Stuart. Have you heard anything about the shed that they need for the middle school?
Yes, that'll be a
And
new
also-
application at the next meeting,
Okay, that is coming up the next meeting,
Yes.
site plan modification?
and the sign.
And the sign, okay.
But the sign has not been approved by the council, but the shed has been approved by the council.
Yes.
So
What's
for
the sign?
ease,
What's the sign?
we'll have both items before us on a plan.
Okay, good.
So everybody can see that, and then if the council decides to fund it, then they can put their sign in. But
Oh, so the town's gonna fund it then?
Well,
I don't know the details.
I,
All I know is that it's a new electronic sign.
would you like me to share some details?
Sure, go ahead.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Letting the cat out of the bag? So the middle school wants to put up an electronic sign, LED sign, similar to like our Welcome to Cromwell sign or
Oh,
fire
up on the
department
hill that
sign,
you
yeah.
can't read.
So they wanna put that up, not that it matters for our regulations and our approval, but I believe the cost is something like $51,000. And, well, it's, supposedly gonna be some type of a notification sign, it's gonna have rolling messages, it's gonna say Cromwell Middle School. It's gonna be in the location of the other sign, but it's my understanding that it's, should need a site plan modification, because it's not the same, we were, presented way back when with, this is the sign location, and it's gonna be the same sign that we had, and nothing changed.
The static sign where, like the high school where they put.
Yes,
We put letters in
It- it
6 weeks
was.
later and it's still the same.
well, now they have in their head that they wanna put in a $51,000 rotating LED message sign, message board. Everybody I've talked to, nobody's very happy about it, but let's see what the drawings are and we'll take it from there.
So
Wow,
we'll see that, so I should have the drawings, they should be distributed for staff review, so we'll have all the comments back and we'll have it on the agenda, cause it's a business item. We'll just accept it that night,
Right.
and we'll consider it that night.
Right.
Yeah, Dominic may have an extra billboard kicking around, maybe they could use that.
God help us.
They
But,
sell- they could get a deal on it.
I know,
yeah,
that's what I
they
mean.
can get a deal on it. But also, you know, I mean, as far as that goes, I wonder which of the, we went from 2 buckets of one was a contingency, one was that they didn't have to spend everything, to now she mentioned that there are 6 little buckets of unencumbered money.
Yeah, it's
So, I mean, it's been like a LED
interesting.
lights.
I would say it's been interesting.
Okay, so,
So
everybody.
we are gonna have those 2 things on
Right.
our next agenda?
Yeah, that'll be one application.
Okay,
That'll be one site plan modification application, cause it's one site.
And I think we're gonna have that big, garage too.
Yeah, we'll have the garage too.
So with
That's a
this-
public hearing.
with that being said, as one application, is it possible to approve and deny different sections of it?
Sure,
Or is it?
sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
And
I mean, there's basically two proposals, there's the garage and the sign,
yeah.
and so we could approve both, we
Well,
could
what
approve
about,
one.
and what about the building? Do we have to approve the building? This,
Which building?
no, the new shed.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I called it a garage, I'm sorry.
No, but isn't there another, person with a,
Yeah, that's a special permit to build a bigger garage.
yeah,
That's at
but
his
that's,
house.
that's a resident.
Yeah, that's a
That
resident.
has nothing to do, but the
No.
school now
No,
has
the school,
also a
the school wants to
storage
put in,
shed.
yeah, we'll call it a storage, shed. Sorry for the confusion.
Storage shed and, revolving sign,
Yes, the lights, the LED sign.
yeah.
Las Vegas style.
Let the
I'm
games-
sure that it will.
Let the games begin.
Okay, so, if there's nothing else, I'd like to have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We
And
did
we're done.
good.
We're done. Yeah,
Congratulations, Stuart.
Thank you very much.
Happy Passover.
Thank you.
No, I was there, I don't know.
Happy Passover.
I was sitting there.
Oh,
I was sitting there, that came with the count.
did you say congratulations on his new granddaughter?
I did.
Oh, did you